bronze pack method. And why am I doing it? Is because I opened 2 bronze packs and I spent 800 coins and I got 1250. And if I cut it's 400 coins. Doesn't seem too much, but these are the players which I got from that. And these are some ones which I made profit of earlier on. So let's clear these up and let's only keep the bronze packs, the bronze players in the. So how you should be going about it is you should need to set up, a target that I want to spend X amount of coins. So that makes it pretty decent. That makes it easier for you to, calculate whether you made money on it or lost money on it. So in more often than not, I've made money on this. So let me show you then how it's done. There's no rocket science behind it. You go, you select a bronze pack, 400 coins, you pay for it, and then you see what you pack. And trust me, you're going to make money on it. If it's a rare, that's money right there. But it's not a rare, you still have chances. So you get Soto. Now don't get excited, not excited. Just wait. So now these folks show up. So there you go. How much you have? That's 400 coins. You quick sell these, and then you check whether any of these players are selling or not. So this pack I was pretty lucky to make 400 coins straight, 400 coins back, plus I can add all these players to the club. So 421, so 21 coins is the profit. It's not too much, but what did I lose? I was at what, 12, 246, 600 something. I am still at that, maybe plus something more. So that's how it's going. And you check everything, in that pack. Something sells, something doesn't sell. Check everything. A German goalkeeper. Okay, not a rare player, but a German goalkeeper. So this pack was something I don't think I'll be making any money. Maybe I'll lose money on this one. Yes, I will lose money on this one. So it's a mix of both. So you pack some players, you don't pack, but then you set a target. So I'm going to go down to 1240. So there's still 6,300 coins to go. I can open quite a lot of packs, and you never know, you might hit a jackpot. See, so a rare player, and you never know how much. It's good nationality, not a very good nationality to it, because these non-rares really sell, because icons, humble beginnings, everywhere they need players. But it's not shabby, I can still make my money back. So I'll list this dude for 550 and hope to sell him as soon as possible. Don't be greedy on this one. This method is like, you need to be very patient. And you never know when you'll be selling these players. It might be like just around the corner. You might just sell anyone at any time, and I have packed one Team of the Week player, back-to-back boards. Not boards, rare players. USFA. With a pretty long name. How much? Not much. So I'm making money on him, but I'm listing him for 200. You never know, anybody might buy him. Somebody from somewhere might come. Mexico, he may sell. So check every player. Check every player. List him for 350. And you never know when you hit the jackpot. Injuries, go for something. They don't, I'll keep in the club. It might help me at some point in time. And these marquee matchups and stuff, you know, these bronze players come in pretty handy. So we are back at 246, so we, I think, have sold something. So we sold the Korean striker, and there are 3 dudes to go. So 5 and 2, 7 and 3,000, like 1,000 something. So I started at 246, and I'll be ending up at 247 if I don't do anything else, which I do not think is bad. I sold something, dude. Just see, what did I sell? So first-hand information is that this pack method is working. You see? So this works. Anybody who tells you otherwise is maybe not having the full knowledge of how it should be done. I don't mind this, man. My pack luck on Spanish. What a player. And now why I'm saying what a player, I'll just show you why I'm saying that. La Liga SBCs are going to be out. Okay? If I don't sell him, if I choose not to sell him now, I'm still making an investment. So he's at 400 on the market. So let's sell him at 350, and he's going to go like crazy. You might be saying that I'm losing some players here, but who told you that? So you need to, that's what I said, you need to check every player. You never know who's selling for what price. And I think a cheeky 450 is good for him. So from this pack, we made like 100% back. And we can keep all that back in the club. So dudes, we are making coins on this method. So I surely recommend you doing this. I'll be doing this for a long time. I have been, I will be. And then you can always, a German player, you never know. So a Chinese player, German players. So how much is the Chinese guy selling for? Nothing. He goes for nothing. So there are packs where you make money, there are packs where you don't make money. But then there are every pack which gives you some players to store in the club for later use. Which is, so my target would be to end up near 250 after selling all of these guys. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, I lose a few thousand coins, which is sad, but not like outrageous, because if you open an ultimate pack and you pack some 82s, you surely lose a lot of coins, which cannot be the case. And then you're adding a bunch of consumables, player fitnesses, stuff like that. So you're building on your club, adding up on your club. I just want to go down to 240, which is not happening. See, so the time is going to take me is a lot. The fun of packing and not packing anybody is equal to. I know that by opening up gold packs and stuff, it's much more exciting. But now there's a Brazilian manager, and there is a huge chance that he sells for something which is just shattered It doesn't sell for anything. And we get an English Premier League player, which is always a plus to store in the club. There'll be a day when they'll need this guy. But there's no harm. Open one more and let's go to the trade pile and see if we'll be able to make any money or not. I'm sure we will be able to make a lot of money today. Maybe it's paying out today. That's the highest rated bronze you can get. 64. How much you go for, dude? Or do you even go for anything? You go for 1,000? Seriously? So if I list him for, let's say, 700, he's gonna sell. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna list him for 700. I don't want to be greedy, I just want my money back. Just want to sell these players off as soon as possible. And I'll store the others in the club, which is always a bonus. Let's go to the trade pile, check what's happened there. Have I sold anybody else? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many are to be sold? So 1,750 coins I'm supposed to receive. So that makes it somewhere near 247 something, right? So now you guys tell me, no, not 247, 246, 700. Okay. And I intended to go down to 240. And let's see what we can make out of this. So 6,000 coins is which we aimed at. Another rare player. Can this be a jackpot for once? Is he an MLS player? Oh yes, MLS might pay off. It just might pay off. So look at that, guys. I'm just trying to go to the 16th. So we got 800 is what I'm going to expect for this gentleman. It's just pretty decent. And he might also pay me some money. No, he cannot. Our coins right there. That's cheeky. He's draft goalkeeper. It's no good. And we are back at 1246. We sold somebody. That's fantastic. So guys, the stream is going to go until I get to 240. I don't think it's happening, man. It's going to be long stream. These rare players are rocking. English 3, nothing. What about your rare dude? 1,500? Yeah, more like it. So I'm gonna ask a 500 price tag for him, which will still give me, some profit. Do you go? You don't. So yeah, around about like 590 coins out of that pack, which is decent. It's decent. I don't mind making like 100, 200 coins per pack. Why? Because it's A, having fun, B, nothing to do like lazy, and finally it's making money. And if I do 100 of these, I just made 10,000 coins. If anybody tells you that's not super, either doesn't know the game. I don't want all this. Does it sell? It doesn't. So there'll be packs which leave you like thinking about this method. You won't be packing anything in a couple of packs, but then it doesn't mean that you give this up. Need to be persistent. Continue to do. I am rocking with these rare players today. It's the first time I'm happy to see just rare players. I mean, what to say, man? These bronze rares are fantastic for me at the moment. And that's what I thought. I mean, 2800 would have been fantastic. I think I should buy this guy before anybody else does. And why did I buy him? Because there was just one of him on the market. I think 750 is good for him. $700. I don't mind taking 700 for these players. So now I'm like climbing down the ladder. Now the players have stopped to sell, and I bought one player also off the market. Dude. It's not giving me great nationalities, but giving me rare players who go for like 400-500 coins, which is not bad. Certainly not bad. I'll list him for 500. Don't forget to check all the things except for these, and if something you feel like keeping in the club. I started at 246. 46,000 coins. Keep it simple. So I started at that much. Not getting stuff. That is strange. I'm not getting stuff now. So something worth 2-3K would be ideal, fantastic. And we managed to sell some more stuff. to sell these players. What did I do? Did I list him for 200? I did. 350. So yes, 1200, 517, 2700. Like around 3k we are going to get. It's just decent. Let's continue with our stuff, man. There's another pack which I'm not very hopeful of. So like I said, guys, there will be packs which will disappoint you to the core. This being one of them, but then what you need to do is you need to pick up the tempo, pick up the remote, and don't give it up. Like, I'm not giving up. Once EA has stopped giving me players, at least my coins will be back. Get your coins back if you cannot make profit out of a pack. I don't think the Austrian will. Okay. So guys, you never know which player sells, which player does not sell. So don't forget to check. And this is a good sign because there are bids all over. So I can list him for 350. So guys, if you see, we are good with the profit on this pack also. So don't hesitate. No. Keep things which you think might help you. So Bronze Pack Method is like one of the most overpowered things in FIFA. For those who do not know this, is simply go to the store, keep opening packs, and every pack will give you at least the value you opened it for in one way or the other. Most common being you'll be able to sell those players. English 4, China 1. Do we have bids? We have bids. Is it 200 somewhere? I could not see 200 anywhere till now. I saw it. What about this gentleman? And the Chinese boy? So the Chinese man made my money back. Simply put, 850 was the cheapest. So I'll list him for a cheeky 700. Yeah. And that's the way to go about it. Now I'll sell all the stuff I don't need. I beg your pardon for the yawn because, man, it's late. I've been working, so let's continue. After this pack, we'll head to the trade pile and see what all we could manage to sell. There's been quite some time I have not packed a rare player. Center forward from Japan. So the Brazilian managers sell, they sell. But now, why is this guy expensive? Why is this guy expensive? I can get a 200 for him. He's a dupe, but yes, if I could get 200, that's something I'll be looking at. Any of the Chinese who is paying? Right mid might? No, he doesn't. None of these pay. So let me show you what I did with this. So we managed to sell 12, 10, whatever. And these are all bronze players, you see. And a few are to be sold. So there's no one way of making money on FIFA. There's a lot of them. The 83s, the 84s. These are some of the methods which are known to everybody. But Bronze Pack Method is exclusive. A lot of people use it. There's no two ways. Sold 11. So we managed to sell one more guy. We started it at 246. So I'm still rocking. I'm supposed at least 2k more I'm getting, so profit is there, guys. It's not like you open 3 packs and you expect you're going to get 40,000. It's not going to work like that. To invest, wait, be patient, and pack a Spanish left back. And what will happen if you pack him? I'll just show you. This is what happens. So you make coins. So for those who have second thoughts, doubts, I'm doing a live video on it. You can simply make coins. Not too much, but yes, profit. And that's what all of us look for on FIFA, because it's so hard to make money on. And with every pack I'm getting some coins and some players which I can flip for an SPC, maybe do some upgrade packs and do a lot of stuff with. And I'm not losing on coins. That's the best part about it. It might take time to sell these off. They might not sell, but then there are players, they're not getting anywhere. And you also pack some squad fitnesses and stuff like that, which is very decent. Now I get a player training, all attributes +3. This one gets me my money back. Yeah, near that. 300 coins I get from this. Let's quick sell everything else, and then we'll see who are the players I can consider selling. So the first is a Swiss goalkeeper. Doesn't go for much. And the Chinese boy. I think another 350 would be really tempting for somebody who's looking to do this. So if you saw, I'm only keeping players and stuff which can be used in the club. I'm not keeping anything and everything. I'm discarding contracts, kits, and packing their players. An English one is always welcome. Why? Just see why. Okay, not this one. but I'll still list him for a cheeky 500, and if I get 500 for him, that will be quite something. For once I thought I hit the jackpot, and guys, trust me, when I hit the jackpot, you'll be like, okay, there's money in these, man. It's just a matter of time. But today I'm on it. I need to go down to 240 until I stop doing this. Why not? Whatever I can get out of this. Melbourne City. Does it go for something? This one looks decent. Does it go for something? No, it does not. $243, $628. So guys, I've been streaming for, let's say, around half an hour. I'm near what I started. Added up a lot of players in my club, and we'll be getting a little more coins once I sell the players which I have packed. English 2, no, not many coins. German 3. Colombia 1. Germany 3. So there'll be packs which will be disappointing. You'll be thinking, you'll be stopping yourself from doing more. If you don't have many coins, I suggest you to stop after a certain time, but then the kind of money I have nowhere to invest. I thought this is the best. And these rare players are killing it at the moment. New SBCs, everybody just wants to complete the SBC. Even if you lose on coins in any of these packs, what are you losing? Just think. So guys, we are down to 249 now, 242. And it's not long before I end the stream. Another Chinese boy. And did I just hit the jackpot? No, I didn't. It was just blasphemy. I guess I can make 600 coins on this one. I'll do a 550 for a quick early sale. Don't want to make the players stale, man. So guys, do you do bronze pack method? Let me know in the comments. Because if you see, I'm rocking with it at this point in time, making 200-300 points in every pack. So I'm getting some content for people. Useful, not useful, that's a separate issue. I like this kit. I'll keep this kit and I'll discard the rest. So eventually what happens is you're left with all the possible bronze players there are on the game. And you get the rare players. And rare players are always welcome. Bronze, gold. This can't be like 4K, or is it? I'll list him for a 12K. Fetching me coins of 3 packs. So you see what's happening. I'm selling 1 or 2 from each pack, and I'm storing in the club the rest and discarding things which are not relevant. The moment I get a rare player, my focus is towards finding the price. Whenever I don't get, I am ridiculed by one thing, that EA, come on, what do you do? Let's go, man. 900, 800. So you know what I do in this circumstance? 700. I just find a way to sell the players. So sell the injuries, they come in handy. Just apply 4 of them and you sort it when your player is injured. Can give me rare is good job and a fair enough nationality. This might, just help the cause. 1000 is the cheapest we saw till now. 900. $800. So my call would be 700. And these players don't go for anything. $27 coins is very less for 240 is what my target is. The kind of players, the rares I'm getting, I think it's difficult. So 126 coins already made, and one player put on sale for. So Chilean left back. I don't know, man. The pack luck needs to improve. Certainly it does. I think this dude sells. So none of these players pay me back. Let's go to the trade pile once. It says it's sold a lot. But then we have the rare players which are to be sold yet. Oh my god, all these things are being sold. So they need to be published again maybe. But right now I am enjoying opening bronze packs. They're paying out, man. Can we get a rare again? No, not this time. But a right back from, I think, Blackpool. This might just be some injection. So that's English 3. Was that Blackpool? So is there anything in this pack? Okay. Man, I cannot see anything. Blame to yourself, you don't. Doing this is not, it's a long-term thing. You can't do it like today you start and you want to have 1 million by the end of the day. Then this probably is not for you. Can we get a League One player and a squad fitness? So this is the pack which I'm hoping will cover a lot. So it's going to give me at least 6 750. I don't mind that. 750 is decent. And Brazilian manager is decent again. 400. So that's 1100 coins. And the squad fitnesses are back up. So 1000 coins for it. Now what about this dude? Nothing about this dude. So anybody who thinks that bronze packs are just something which people just talk and say about, no, it's not. They pay out. English one. This might go for something, you know. And money's back with this guy. 400. Money's back. Not now, but in future. You're gonna pay me, man. I'll keep Obi. I don't know. I just liked the simplicity of this. Now we are nearing that part where, you know, 240 is the touchdown for us. I think EA is also wanting us to now end this thing because they're not giving me players anymore. If there's a squad fitness in here, I'll be glad. It's not there. Nothing. Something. So the golden rule is you take, you know, you remember that movie Pirates of the Caribbean? So they're rightly told, take what you can, give nothing back. That's the motto for this one. You take what you want, you give nothing back. And I'm hoping for one insane pull which will justify all of this. All of this. Which is hard to get, you know, not getting anything. And an Everton player. What more can you ask for? And guys who do not understand what I'm trying to do here is I'm just trying to open packs for 400 coins in the hope of packing something insane. I'm not lost coins till now. Whatever I have, I'm 4,000 down to what I had initially. And after this pack we'll find out what is pending, how much coins I'm going to get. 4,000 bare minimum is required. Italy 2, Germany 1. Germany 1 guy could do it for me here. And he does it to some extent, not to some extent, to actually great extent. 1700, 1300, 12. So I do 1,000 coins straight for him. Manager from Bundesliga is no good.
Does it work?
Matt, I started off at I'll just show you, buddy. It works. It works just fine. It works just fine. I have made a lot of coins. Let's go to the transfer list. So I've sold 19. Look at that, man. Look at these players.
Kan het Domiv Grusen?
I don't understand that language. I'm sorry. English, please. And this is what is still pending. I mean, I'll be selling this all off. I'm just doing so 20. It works just fine. I started at 46k. Now I'm at 242. So let's see how much I am still supposedly getting. I'll be getting like 200, 550, 12, 17, 22, 26, 29, 34, 4,600. So I'll be making like around 2,000 coins on this much. So Smart, this one's for you, man. And it does work. You'll be seeing it firsthand now. Just bear with me for some time and I'll show you how it works. So now in front of you, I spent 400 coins here. Right, you check everything. Now what do you get out of this? A bronze pack. So you just get a free pack. You quick sell all this stuff which you would never need. You check all the players one by one and you never know which one. What you don't want to sell, you can keep in the club. Let's see what do I get from my bronze pack. Then I get a rare player, and trust me, he's going to go for at least something, man, something. So there you go. You have your money back. So I was at 242. See. Selling off stuff, man. And there'll be 21. So there'll be. So you can see that there's no harm in doing it. Maybe EA has rigged my account now. They're not giving me any players anymore. So I wanted to go down to 240, which has not been possible for me since then. I I've been opening packs since a long time, and it has not been possible for me to spend 6,000 coins. And I've packed a lot of English Premier League players. $450 is alright. You know, you don't make like 40,000 coins in one go, but what you do is you add up a lot of players and you get a profit of, let's say, a couple of thousand. So how is it a bad idea? I just fail to understand this. Some people think that it's a waste of time. How? When you see, I packed 2 English Premier League players. Oh my god, what a pack. What a pack. So this is not the time to sell him. So we're back to the rare player system. Galatasaray player here. That was pretty decent. This was a good pack by the looks of it. One more rare. One more rare, wow. England is a good nationality. And he might be going for something here. So I'll list him up for 700. Guys, this is paying off well for me. I've sold a fair share of that. So like I promised, my god, I wanted to go down to 240 and it's sold the player again. And I've not been able to pack, tremendous put 7,000-8,000 players even. I have done in the past. So 240 is the touchdown again. Repeat. 240 is what my aim is to reach. 1240K. And hopefully I can back somebody who can justify this method, because a lot of people are not impressed. I can take my money back. Another rare. Not bad. German goalkeeper. Wouldn't be bad. Yeah, this is a process which is never ending, and this is something I am addicted to. So I think the last two packs, I think I'll never get to 240. So last two packs, guys. We don't get anything in this one. We opened a lot of bronze packs today, and we get a Hotspurs player. Wow. This was the last pack. I'll be opening any more packs after this, so you can see, you can gauge, you can judge, find yourself whether this method is working, not working, a good idea or a bad idea. A right back is a good position, because for the icons you need these players. 650 is the lowest, 400, so a 350 will be decent for him. I'll be making the money which I think I have spent on the packs. I'll not be getting away with a lot of profit, but yes, looks decent enough. 26 items sold. Twelve, 16, 19, 19 and 3, 22. Making around 4k. I'll be making around 4k out of all this. So 4,000 coins in some time is not bad. And I'm selling players constantly now. So whenever I open, there's one or two sales which have been completed. So let's do in what we decided. Let's do open 3-4 more packs and see if we can get to the touchdown with some huge profit. Yes, we can. So 3 packs is what would make it. So 2 more. Wow. That's a good position. Any outside player will be appreciated, man. That's decent. 750. Because that's the final pack of the day. Come what may, I'm not open any more packs after this today. At least bronze ones. I think It doesn't give us anything. So guys, let me know if you like the video, subscribe to the channel and drop in your comments.